The Christmas season is knocking at the door, and the snow is creeping in everywhere. If you're past the age of building snowmen and snow forts, you're probably spending your pre-holiday days cozying up to your console. So why not crank up the Christmas atmosphere of your gaming session? Grab a few games where the main winter holiday is in full swing. Hey everyone, welcome to the channel, and check out my list of awesome Christmas-themed games to create the perfect festive mood. In some, the holiday setting is just a backdrop. In others, the Christmas plot will blow you away. Hit that like button and subscribe if you're new here, and let's get to it. Let's start with Batman: Arkham Origins. Released 11 years ago, it serves as a prequel to the Batman Arkham series. The story puts you in the role of the Dark Knight as you battle a pack of deadly assassins hunting for your head. This all happens because the crime lord Black Mask has put a hit out on the Bat, wanting him dead on Christmas Eve itself. You'll face not only criminals, but also the police, who still consider you a menace, and you'll witness the first meeting between the Bat and the Joker. The game offers the usual: exploring Gotham's open world, interacting with characters, and completing missions. Yet, the holiday spirit is everywhere. Snow covers the ground, the city tree is up, buildings are lit with Christmas lights, and even local thugs wear Santa hats and red parkas. There's something aesthetically pleasing about watching Batman fight bad guys during a Gotham snowstorm. After all, Batman and crime don't take holidays or weekends, no matter how delicious Alfred's cookies are. The holiday season is also in full swing on the streets in Marvel's Spider-Man Miles Morales. This is a third-person action-adventure game where you play as Miles Morales, the younger Spider-Man, protecting New York from villains and criminals. The story takes place a year after the first game. Peter Parker is on vacation overseas with MJ, and Miles stays in New York to become a full-fledged Spider-Man. However, his quiet life is disrupted when a war erupts between the Roxxon Corporation, which is developing a new energy source, and the terrorist group The Underground, led by the mysterious Tinkerer. Miles must resolve this conflict and prevent these jerks from ruining the holiday for the entire city. The game takes place in December, so New York is decked out with festive garlands, Christmas trees, and snowmen. You'll see people preparing for Christmas and New Year, buying gifts, singing carols, and setting off fireworks. The game even includes a few holiday-themed activities, such as searching for stolen toys or rescuing a costumed Santa Claus from thugs. Despite the fact that our episode is dedicated to holiday games, we're going to cheat a little. The thing is, the game that personally won me over the most this year is Marvel Rivals. And yes, it's not exactly a Christmas game, but here's the kicker. A winter event will be launching in Marvel Rivals very soon, which means it automatically becomes a part of our holiday marathon. I'll warn you right away, if you are looking for a game for evening relaxation after a day of work, this isn't it. Marvel Rivals is not a cozy game. This is a game for a Sunday morning, when you're awake, you've had your coffee, and you're ready to spend time on pure adrenaline. Now, let's get to what makes this game so special and why it grips you from the very first match. First, it's a third-person hero shooter in a 6 vs 6 format. And this immediately gives a completely different feel than other games in this genre, like Overwatch. You always see your hero, you admire their cool skin, and you control the battlefield differently, which I personally really enjoy. Second, the main feature that genuinely flips the fight on its head: destructible environments. These aren't just decorations. Powerful blows from Hulk or attacks from Iron Man can literally shatter enemy cover or collapse part of a bridge, creating new paths and traps. This forces the team to constantly adapt. Third, it's the team-up abilities. When two specific heroes combine their efforts, they can use a unique combo. This isn't just visually cool, it often decides the outcome of the battle and adds tactical depth to the matches. 6-on-6, crazy team combos, destructible environments, and constant frantic action. That's why it captured my attention so much. Next up, we have Christmas Shopper Simulator. In this game, you can feel like a real holiday shopping addict, ready to do anything to buy gifts for your family and friends. Naturally, it won't be easy. You'll face crowds of crazy shoppers, security guards, rabid animals, and more. The game's goal is to complete all the tasks you receive over the phone. For example, your aunt calls and says, "I want a new TV." Your brother calls, "I want a new game." Then wham! Your sister calls, "I want a super cool something." You'll search for the gifts you need in various stores, each with its own name and product range. Once you find the right gift, you have to go to the register and pay for it. Shocker, right? But it's not as simple as it seems. First, you'll have to push through crowds of other shoppers. Second, avoid security guards. And third, deal with obstacles and traps that can damage your purchases. At the end of the game, you find out how happy you are, and how happy your family and friends are with your gifts. Basically, this game is as relatable as it gets, and dripping with Christmas spirit. For a bonus suggestion, I absolutely have to mention Mafia 2. You'll dive into the world of organized crime in the 1940s and 50s. The story follows Vito Scaletta, the son of an Italian immigrant, who returns from the war in Europe and falls into the clutches of the Mafia in an attempt to earn money for his family. Together with his friend Joe Barbaro, he starts committing various crimes and climbing the ranks. However, he soon realizes that life in the Mafia isn't as simple and rosy as it first seems, and that he has to pay a high price for every step he takes. The game features an open world, the fictional city of Empire Bay, based on New York, Chicago, Los Angeles, and San Francisco. But the most important thing is the Christmas mood in Mafia 2, as one of the game's chapters, the very beginning, takes place in the winter when the city is covered in snow, decorated with garlands, and a festive atmosphere hangs in the air. Hogwarts Legacy. And finally, I'd like to add another game that offers an incredible Christmas vibe, Hogwarts Legacy. While the game's main story isn't about Christmas, the winter and holiday season is a beautiful, immersive feature. The school grounds of Hogwarts get covered in a thick layer of snow, and the Great Hall and Hogsmeade are stunningly decorated for the holiday. You can feel the magical Christmas spirit simply by walking through the castle and seeing the festive lights, wreaths, and decked-out trees. It's the perfect game to immerse yourself in a cozy, holiday-themed fantasy world. As you can see, I've included both full games and games with great holiday-themed segments. To my surprise, there are very few high-quality, fully Christmas-themed games out there. When you consider how many Christmas movies and cartoons there are, the lack of games on this topic is noticeable. Let me know your thoughts on why that is in the comments. Thanks so much for watching, hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, and remember, games are great, but the most important thing is you and keeping a great mood. My channel is all about that. Take care and see you soon.